Ladies and gentlemen, let's say a good evening to every individual here. In capacities, we're gonna be covering quite a range of areas, and that is areas. When we talk of this one here, this is what we call a career. It's the MBA programs or business school programs which tackles addition credentials, okay, which tackle credentials and offer credential to any executives, to any persons who have a college biography or university biography, and then you get your credential right there from such areas. But those credentials, this is a credential issued, and then this one here is what they call hiring. This is hired certificate, is for certifications that someone is certified and then they have served in a certain area. And then when we talk of the other one here, such as this one here, okay, this is when they call it credential. This is a credential. A credential is either a diploma or a master degree or a degree offered by colleges or universities or high schools and then equivalents. Okay, they are all credential, whatever is elementary one or which one, they're all credentials. And then vis-a-vis, let's see the differences. This is that is credential, and then this one here is the work experience. Okay, the work experience and the student work experience, and then this one here is and the issued on behalf of something that you have done as a reward. And then the reward could be because we tackle here seven agents, government agents, and then that seven government agents they are offering is the assistant, and then eitherly this is the any reward offered by a payroll department for any employees that the employee hold this one as an exhibit, okay, as an exhibit to transform that they work in a certain area or in a certain field for a duration of years so that they will be recognized. Yeah. For instance, this is a reward because I serve in the jail. I serve in the jail as a prisoner. I serve in a hospital as a Canadian mental health associate, and then I also participate a lot in the homeless shelter for at least 13 years of reputations. My reputations there. Okay, so that is when we call it rewards. Okay, and then that is a reward base, and then if we tackle reward base, that is totally rewards base. So when we talk of rewards, so these rewards here they were rewarded by of course by those agents. So how can I get this one hired properly when it comes to hirings? And then now that is the question we ask. Okay, I ask here. Those are the questions I ask here. And then with those questions I ask, and then if you look here, this is what I call Microsoft here, Microsoft rewards. Okay, they reward me for being executive or in a field of executives because I'm working here. This is my field here as this. So this is, let's say this is a work. So how can I get hired here? And then how can I be able to end this kind of trouble of my workplace? Okay, so the evidence I show you here, the differentiations here. Of course, there is a background which is saying the guy has completed at least has graduated from a university or colleges, and then of which has managed between the being homeless to something which is not easy to combat, of course. And then I worked roughly 13 years, and then 13 years hidden fee, and then 13 years physically. And then if you look here, I've been in Canada 18 years. Okay, 18 years. Been in Canada 18 years. That is roughly a lot of works, and then of which I manage to own these many achievements from schools. These are all achievements. Driver's license training. I went to driving educations. Okay, I graduate from driving educations. I graduate from payroll administrations. I graduate from computerized accounting administrations. And then if you look here, I graduate from customer service administrations. Uh, and then I did also what they call a CPA, Canadian Payroll Administrations. That is a CPA, portionally certifications. Okay. When you look, Canadian payroll administration is different from payroll administrations. Okay, payroll administrations has a wide area to cover. Payroll administration has a wide area to cover, like accounting program is a very big, is a very huge. But when we talk of CPA has a very narrow area, but has 11 books. Okay, has 11 books, has 11 textbooks, and those textbooks they have is very basically they have 11 exams, and then on that 11 exams, and then they will summarize you, they will take your average, and then that they ensure you pass it. Okay, so that you'll be able to be steady employees or executives wherever they hire you as a payroll administration. You'll be able to know is like we did here. We saw you guys. This is our work for the phone here, for the phone companies. We were firing for phone companies. That is me here. I took the responsibilities and the accountabilities as a payroll administrations to navigate these telecommunication companies off the old ones away from Canada, so that we become the new hired, and then we will be able to, of course, give it back to the communities. These people take all the public fund. Some of your children come to from Africa, come from China, come from wherever. They stay here in Canada. They are very old now. They retired again, and then their son even retired here, and then their grandchildren even retired here now. And then there are another grandchildren even will look similar, and some of them even not yet, even older than that. So is if you look here, that is a lot of money they have embezzled. Those are telecommunication people. They have embezzled a lot of money, and then they are not really doing good to people. So what we know is if we will do a favor for these Canadians at large, or whoever we're gonna operate the business as a Kriga or the Iringas or the Irangas or the Irinyas, and then we will know what exactly would be available for people. So therefore, that is to do with our heavy business implementations, and then who we are and what we're gonna be doing as a people here. So because these phones which we are showing you, we saw you phones here. There are two phones, of course. That is the two phones here. But this two phone here, they have no light, no line which can call. It's still no line that can call here. We bought them; they are freely, they are sold, and then the line is not taken care of. And if you look on the box has none of their numbers right there. The number is with these telecommunication companies that we work here, and then we end their service. We are trying to end their service, but they're still resistant, of course, because they are open to the public. They're outside there, and then they're working on the street. We don't know, but we are working them, and then they're working people also. So we know on the step by steps, as the more we train people, and then of course people will understand. That's when those people, the telecommunication people, they will end their service, and then they will renew the service with the new agents that we already appointed, their logo, such as Kiriga or the Irangas. Okay, they will come and then operate the service with that names, but they will sell it, the product, and then the number of those telephone number, you will never miss them in the box. No other agents will remove them away, and then that is our sale associate will inspect the service thoroughly, ensuring the numbers are well tucked in there. Like you buy a computer, and then all the computers has at least apps there. They come with the apps. No apps hidden there for anyone. And then every apps is available. Whatever their Google app or Microsoft, each app, and then at least they're there. You can get them for free, and then you use them for free and while you are using the computers for your capabilities, whatever they're offline, whatever they're online, that is you'll be able to use them. And then that is those phones, they will be like that. Of at least you will have at least 50% of the contracts available there, navigated, and then you will be able to touch the apps inside your phone. Even you will be able to install, you will be able to play at least 50%, whatever 96% of the contract is there. Whatever they say, don't call long distance now, and that is up to you, and then you will know exactly what to do. And if you want, you how you gonna use your long distance, so that is up to you. And then maybe, and then in the nearest future also we will fix that, and then they will become available, because people want to work you long distance, and then you want to call long distance, you have a families, anybody, and then yeah, we will do that. And then but if you're selling those product, yeah, it will be $19. We sell you the product. That is the sell away. Give it back to the community. Sell $20, of course. And then no other service will be extrally charged per month, and then no monthly agreements that will be tackled there. And then we are summarizing these cases because this is a patent area, so that we will be able to look, and then on which we were asked, how are you getting paid? Myself, these developers here. So I said, yeah, if you look here on this green certificate which we scanned yesterday there, you were with us on the other MFSO yesterday we have like 3 videos there. Those 3 videos has at least this information to their front scanned for you, and then you are aware of that. So you can read from that one, or you can remember from there, and then that the information can tell you, yeah, this information here is given to me to represent that I have money, or my money will be paid from by this department, because I work and then I was homeless, but I'm still working. That's what they know. The information here know that I was homeless and then still working at the homeless shelter, because I have my 2 hours at library, public library, and then my 2 hours at Goodwill, and then my 2 hours at Petways. That is 2 hours, 2 hours, 6 hours a day at least every routines. And then on which also I have with the homeless shelters, I am participating sometimes. They have some areas where we are participating. I'm also a writer, a typewriter. I have my laptops, computers, because I'm a graduate, and then I have my laptop computer, which is working and typing. I've written a book. The book is called All Ears. Okay, I wrote a book called All Ears. So for which I sat mostly with the most other homeless shelters groups, and then we sat in the lounge. and then that's where I'm doing my typing, because I normally put my computers on my laps, and then typing the books, and then that's all I do on the daily routines. And then I will go here 2 hours, there 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 2 hours. That is all I do. I do them at least for 13 years on the row, and then there's some hidden fee there, which those recession years that are there, is quite a lot of areas for those homeless shelters to see that these kind of people, they are hardworking, so we cannot for sure try them for free. This is a free trial. We are investigating them. We are thinking they are lazy. We are thinking they are not too good. So that's why they say it is not any longer easy for us, for them to pay us. No other solutions. So the only solution is this one. So they provided this certificate so that we can take this certificate, or whatever we not take it, the issuers will go with our names that we signed. Yeah, we signed off a certificate. We signed off a certificate, and then of course a reference was given to Ontario Works. A reference was given to ODSB. Office for Disability Benefits, and then a copy was forwarded to Housing, London Housings. You can see there, and then to all these other agents that are listed alongside here. And then and then the copy was forwarded to Money Managements, and then Money Managements is right there. And then another copy was trialed to the police, and then the copy was forwarded to Canadian Human Rights. And then we were ordered to call a Canadian human right. Otherwise, our case as a homeless is not easy to be removed from the file of the homeless ships, unless we dial the human rights and we do our appeals. And then we were able to do that, and then we did it. They call it dealing with the discriminations. Okay, that's why when we call the dealing with discrimination department, which is the human rights, and then the human rights, the societies stood hand in hand with all these other agents, and then they were able to verify that our money, which is supposed to be paid to us in cash, is now transferred into form of a certificate. Okay, like this. And then we hold these certificates, and then whatever we hold it, and then we will work, and then these are the agents that will compensate us, and then will act on us, to us as a payroll department. So now the question comes from expert leaders, our Canadian expert leaders of today's members of parliaments, or the experts, or the executives there. They raised, and then they said, what about now? What will we do if this is the situations you were suffering? And then I was doing my office work here. I saw you. This is Microsoft rewarded, and then this is here. This is here. This is here. The other one here is this. And then if I'm working here, of course, Microsoft also took the opportunities like this to get me help. And then they told me I can travel to China, I can travel to anywhere, and then let me just feel free. And then with this all this office multitasking, and then is quite a problem for me to do the traveling that has been recommended by these Microsoft departments. Okay, so for them, they reward me with this Microsoft. They said, let me go as an executive to any countries. So now, the members of the parliament also said, the Canadian members of the parliament says, if this is the situation I'm facing now with the homeowners, and then the agreement is not good, and then the guy is very investigative. And then what will you be doing here if that is how you're gonna be working? How will you transfer your office to African country? And then how will we pay you? And then that is what we were doing, and developing in the next situations. So we said, if this certificate here pay only to leave me here in Canada, so that I can live only here in Canada, not to travel to another country. I mean, and then the base should be another certificate, and then we will work another certificates because we have agents here. There are a lot of agents here on my names here. My name is there, and then Microsoft is there, and then members of the parliaments they are there. That is the Canadian government. They are there because Service Ontario is there, and then maybe they will come with the solutions of issuing maybe certificates, money which will reward maybe $1 billion, or which may reward $1 million, or at least a reasonable amount, which is 900K. Okay, and then of course there in the future I may leave these countries. I don't know how, because the cases is very abnormal. We try very many areas, and then they're all failing. No win-win solutions here. So that is only can be developed to get that money. We're gonna develop another certificate with this government who issue those certificates, and then how to get a new certificate which will be able to travel me to another country. So that is looking at the certificate. The new certificate will be by the right department as well. So those right departments will be able to tackle any issues there. Of course, if it come to that, they will tackle, or we will hold is this one a check. When holding a check, of course, our union, which is this union, we have a check hold online for $1 billion, and then we have a check hold there for $1 million. I guess this is these departments, they're online there. We hold several checks there online, but we are not really since it's a union, we are very afraid to use it because the money is not really available in us. But in long run, it will be, of course, our banking systems have that, and then our union have that. Our union already use that, and then they will be using that even tomorrow and the next and next. So whatever, if you feel like you want to donate, you donate. You want to donate vehicle, you want to donate equipment, you want to donate product, brands, anything you feel like that is the least you can, and then we will know. That is our unions, as we said. The best situation is having a certificate like this, meant whatever is a money, whatever is a product, whatever is a brand, whatever is equipments, whatever is a website you donated to us, like this, or a product, and then you use it as this.com, like this with our logos, and then the website goes with our logos, or the product itself you put it alongside Google. Okay, you put it Google, and then this Google, and then you put it right there, and then people search for this, and then on Google, and then they find it on Google, and then the product, whatever their brand new vehicles, they will find it there. Whatever their used vehicles, we don't use them very much. We will still our department here. There's this department will donate it to another agents, and then they will use it, or we will sell it away to other people if does come to that, because we don't use used product. We prefer brand new product, and then our brand new product, they're all like this. We want paper works over here. You can see we have a brand new, those are brand new. There are papers like this over those vehicles. Our vehicles own at least a waterproof like that. They're brand new, and then they're all brand new. This is brand new there. And then if you look here, with this one here, the other one here also is a brand new, and they're waterproof. They're brand new. The vehicle or the brands or the product must be brand new. That is what we use, and then that's what we prefer. And then if whatever they're in the box or they are not in the box, they should be a brand new product. That's what we prefer, because nobody used it before, because we have a lot of different accusers, people who are handling what they call these days, people who are calling themselves in any way in a challenge TikToks. people that are facing TikToks, and then mostly they're affected with the TikToks issues, and then they don't concentrate, and then they don't help really well. And then if you are really helping, and then the best way to help is know that you will do is this one. This product like this one here, of course we have the picture itself ourselves. If you look on our Google, we have this one already there on Google, which is the Strong Finance Bank Google. We have it, and then whatever is which one in product, our company logos like this one, we have it right there also on Google. If you have a problems, you can get it from Google, or not there, you go to facebook.com and then you get it from there. That is with our name, Zistron Finance Bank, on search engine. They will pull you Zistron Finance Bank. You go to link or Twister. That's where you can find those product, these kind of logos, and then you connect it to our product. If you have a problem writing the name, and then we will be able to find, we Google it, and then we will be able to see that, yeah, we have a latest product arrived here. Someone that new staffs is higher there, and then new staffs donated this much, or brought this much investment, or developed this much investment. That's when we'll be able to know. Otherwise, nobody knows that, and nobody know that, and for sure that is too difficult unless you are really helpful, and then that's when will become also helpful, because this is information so that we are not really hiding 100%, but we are really telling is this one, these informations that are openly brought out, because this is a certificate which is handling and assisting me eating here food, and then me working here, and then cleaning my houses, and then maintaining my health. This is the certificate issued, and then the same certificate we are saying or arguing is, if you have a product and then you want to give it to us, like this is how Google look like. Organizing Google is like this. This is how my graduation information is Googled by this university. Okay, you can see right there, by this university they Google they Google myself like that. They put it like that, and then the product you want to donate to us, you Google it like that, you make it like that, whatever. That's how you are producting the product. You are labeling the product. You put there all the pictures of the product. You bring the picture. You have a camera with you. You take a picture of that camera product, and then you put it right there. Whatever you are donating computer, you put it right there as this, and then everything goes like this. This is how the Google want it, like there, and then that's how the information goes. And then for which, if you do that, that is like this certificate is helping me, right? So if they're helping me, and then you make it like that, that's how it make me right there. Or you make the website like that, and then as with our company, and then it will help you us like that, and then that's how we get it done. So this is the situations that we're explaining, and then people doesn't get it and doesn't understand it. So if you are fearing writing the name this, and then of course this is this, you can write this instead of writing this tone finance bank. If that is too long for you, you use this, and then on the Google, and that is you use this, you open this email yourself, because that is you are being the employees. Now you are self-employed there, and then you start the jobs to the finish. That is opening the account, and then getting a new password with this. You are with your computer, for your computer, not with the us here from your home. And then you finish that, and then you post, you begin posting, and then you open Google account. That is Google profile. You open it, and then you create Google profile. After you created it, you submit it this, not with another name, this, and then you do it like that, or you submit it as the Strong Finance Bank, and then if you finish, and then you started uploading your photos, Google will ask you upload the photos. This, you get these logos. This is this logo, you get it, and then you size it small, and then you you ensure they fit on the Google profile, and then you insert it there, you leave it there, and then the logos there, read it, and then you go to addition to the product, you label the product down here, and then once people come there, they see this product. Okay, they have brand new product, added product, added product. That's how you can also help that way. If giving the money is a trouble, people want us to be on obtaining the $1,000. We eat the $1,000, all the rest of $5,000. If we get paid 50,000 or 150,000, then they terminate it. They terminate 40,000 off, and then they ensure we get only 5,000. You see? So that is a waste. So on the other hand, if you feel like issuing a certificate is difficult, and you want really to help us so that we can get at least a standard there, and then as we said, that is creating a Google profile is one way that can help us, and then creating the website is another alternative right there. Otherwise, ladies and gentlemen, no much waste. And then by me there, Wayne Hassan, as is at home.